Hey guys, what is up? It is Smasher Gaming here. Welcome back to yet another Brawl Stars video. In this video, we're going to be talking about which star power is better for every brawler. Now, the Brawl Stars team hasn't really been touching on star powers ever since gadgets were introduced into the game, but some brawlers have their second gadgets now, so we're going to be talking about them as well. So if you guys are going to enjoy this video, then hit the like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications. Now, we're going to be working our way down from every single brawler, starting with Shelly, then ending with Surge. Now, Shelly. If you're going to be playing her in 3v3, then use Shell Shock, guys. This star power is just incredibly good because once you slow down an enemy, it basically spells death for them. Now, if you're going to be pushing Shelly in Showdown, then use Band-Aid. Now with Nita, guys, with the introduction of her gadget, Hyper Bear is super overpowered. Combined with her gadget, it is literally considered to be one of the best gadget combos in the game, and it's just incredibly good. Now for Colt. In my opinion, Slick Boots is nice, you know. One of the best things about Colt is strafing, you know, because Colt is one of the hardest brawlers to play in the game, and strafing is a big part about him. It's like landing your shots, predicting where your enemy is going to go. Slick Boots is nice, but Magnum Special with that added range is really nice. So, in my opinion, go with Magnum Special. Now for Bull. This really depends on where you're pushing Bull. Berserker is really only mainly used in Heist, because that double reload speed is just incredibly good. But Tough Guy, use 99% of the time. You have to use Tough Guy 99% of the time. So I'm going to go with Tough Guy. Now for Jessie, dude. Jessie, it's a 50-50. Energize is incredibly valuable. Just constantly healing up your turret is really good. And the fact that it has a chance, sorry if I messed up, guys. It has a chance to bounce on the enemies, which is really good. Shocky, in my opinion, isn't really good in high trophies. It is very good in low trophies, but in high trophies, it's really not that good. So in my opinion, I'm going to go with Energize. Now, Brock, guys. If you're going to use Brock in 3v3, go with Incendiary, guys. This star power just provides a lot of value. Having control on a certain area of the map is going to be really, really good. But if you're playing Brock in Showdown, in my opinion, I would recommend you use Rocket number 4. Now for Dynamite. If you are a skilled Dynamite, then use Dynajump. You know, I've been practicing Dynajump, and I consider myself to be a meh skilled player. But if you don't want to be a high skill cap player with Dynamite, then use Demolition 100%. That added super damage is going to be really nice. It's going to be able to 4-shot brawlers. It's going to be able to 1-shot brawlers like Colt, Brock, Rico, you know, other brawlers. So it's going to be really nice. Now for Bo. With the introduction of his Tripwire gadget, it is insane, guys. His Tripwire gadget is broken. So if you're going to be using a gadget, use Tripwire. And combine that with Snare Bear, guys. Oh my gosh. You are going to be incredibly dominant with this combination. It is really good. Now for Tick. Last time, I said go for automatic reload. But that's not the case here. Well-Oiled is a better star power because with Tick, you have the lowest health in the game, and you get killed very easily. So, you can heal, you can like attack and then heal, attack then heal, because it only takes Tick 1 second to heal after attacking or taking damage with the star power. So, in my opinion, go with Well-Oiled. Now with 8-Bit, Boosted Booster is better in 3v3, but if you are pushing 8-Bit inside of solo Showdown, then use Extra Life. That's just simple. Now for Ems, guys. Ems completely fell off the meta. She is now one of the worst. She's a mid-tier brawler. Hype, in my opinion, is still the star power I'm going to have to go. It still provides a lot of value. But Bad Karma is really good too if you want that extra damage. Now for Primo. El Fuego is really only good if you're pushing him in Heist to get that extra safe damage. But a majority of the time, you're going to want to use Meteor Rush to get that extra speed. Say if you're being chased down and you're going to want to get away, then use Meteor Rush. Now with Barley, dudes. Man, last time I said get this brawler to level 9 as soon as you possibly can. And I still stand by that choice. Both of his star powers are really, really good. Medical use, in my opinion, use inside of Gem Grab and Siege because you're going to be able to stay alive. And if you're pushing Barley in like Heist or if you're playing him in Brawl Ball, then use Extra Noxious. Poco, there's really no debate. Takapo is still going to be the better star power. Combined with his gadget and pairing him up with like double tanks is OP. It is literally like one of the best combos in the game. Now with Rosa, it's really going to depend on what map you're playing. If you're playing a map with grass, then use Plant Life, especially if you use her gadget. Then, if you're playing her on a not-so-bushy map, then use Thorny Gloves. Now, Rico, guys. Rico is one of my favorites because of how cool his playstyle is. If you want to become a high skill cap Rico, go with Super Bouncy. It's going to allow him to deal a lot more damage to targets that he won't be able to kill. But guys, Robo Retreat is just such a good star power because it provides a lot of mobility for Rico, allowing him to zip across the map, being able to dodge a lot of attacks. It's just really good. So last time I did say get Rico to level 9 as soon as you can. That stands to my statement again. Now for Daryl, me telling you guys that Steel Hoops got a slap in the wrist, it's true, it did. But I still see it a lot more than Rolling Reload, guys. Rolling Reload is only good in Heist if you're going to be pushing Daryl in that mode. But 99% of the times you're going to want to use Steel Hoops. Say a Shelly Super's on you. You use your Super with that Steel Hoops, you're going to absorb that entire Super. So it's actually really good. Now with Penny. It's going to depend on what mode you're playing. In my opinion, I would recommend you use Last Blast inside of Siege. Because combined with her gadget, if you place it like on the outside of the Siege, then she activates her gadget. She can get really insane damage on it. But Balls of Fire, use in every other mode because it just provides so much area of control across the entire map. It's just so good. So in my opinion, go with Balls of Fire. Now for Carl, guys. Power Throw is so good. I see Power Throw a lot of the times because it is such a good star power. It allows Carl to do insane amount of damage. Protective Pirouette is still a decent star power, but it's not as good as it was before. So in my opinion, go with Power Throw. Now with Jackie, guys. You guys know that Jackie was one of the best brawlers in the game. If you didn't see my tier list in June, she was considered the best brawler in the game. But 100% go with Hardy Hard Hat. That permanent 15% damage reduction is just going to make her survive a lot longer, guys. It's a really good star power, so I recommend you get Hardy Hard Hat. Counter Crush does really nothing. Now Piper, guys, with the introduction of her homemade recipe gadget. Oh my goodness, dude. It is really good. So if you're going to be playing Piper, in my opinion, I would recommend you use homemade recipe. But star power wise, Ambush 100%. Unless if it's on a really wide open map, then use Snappy Sniping. Now for Pam, guys. Mama's Hug is really, really good because just the ability to heal your teammates is really good. Mama Squeeze catches people off guard, and a lot of people really don't even notice that they're getting damaged by Pam's turret. You should use Mama's Squeeze inside of Solo Showdown because Mama's Hug really isn't going to provide that much. But, in my opinion, Mama's Hug is better. Now, for Frank. Power Grab is really good, but it requires a kill in order for it to be activated. But 50% more damage is really insane. And Sponge, in my opinion, is better because Frank is the tankiest brawler in the game. He'll have over 10,000 health with his star power. It's broken. Now with BB, she was a really top brawler, but now she's considered a mid-tier. But in my opinion, I would still consider Home Run to be the better star power. 100%. B. There's no question. Insta B load is the star power to go with. Now, if you're pushing her inside of Solo and Duo Showdown, then use Honeycoat. Ooh, Nanny. Now, this is a very tough one. Autofocus is so good because if you manage to get Peep at maximum range, he does 5,300 damage. So, that can one-shot brawlers like frickin' Shelly and Bo. Completely one-shot them. But Tempered Steel is a troll star power because 80% damage reduction while she's using her super is insane. She basically has around 10,000 health with this star power. So, I would recommend you get Nanny maxed out because both of her star powers, in my opinion, are really good. Now we're moving on to the Mythics. First with Mortis. With his Survival Shovel gadget, it's really good, and I've heard that it is insanely broken in Brawl Ball. So, in my opinion, I'm going to have to go with Survival Shovel and Coiled Snake, guys. You guys know Coiled Snake is just really, really good. Creepy Harvest can be used with Survival Shovel as well, but it's just not as valuable as Coiled Snake is. So, in my opinion, the loadout that you want to go with is Survival Shovel and Coiled Snake. Now with Tara, Black Portal is good because it's basically just like an annoyance pet, you know. It's really good inside of bushy maps like Snake Prairie, but Healing Shade you're going to want to use 99% of the time because just healing your teammates is just really nice. Now with Jean, guys. Magic Puffs is the star power that you should go with. 100%, guys. Just the ability to heal your teammates is really nice. Now, if you're going to be pushing Jean in only Solo Showdown, then use Spirit Slap. Spirit Slap is still a good star power, but it's not as good as Magic Puffs. Max, no debate. Run and Gun is still a superior star power. So, yeah. There is no telling. Oh, man. Mr. P, guys. With his reworked second star power, oh my goodness, guys. His new second star power is annoying as heck. The ability to spawn a porter in 1 second is annoying. But I would still go with Handle with Care only on maps that don't have a lot of walls. But in my opinion, I would actually really go with Revolving Door. Now with Sprout, Overgrowth used to be the best star power in the game, but now it got nerfed to the ground. So in my opinion, I would use Photosynthesis. Now Spike. Fertilize is really good. You know, if you're in a pinch, you're really low on health, throw your super on yourself, you heal. But Curveball is a better star power because it allows Spike to hit shots that he normally wouldn't hit. So, in my opinion, Curveball's better. Now with Crow. With his Slowing Toxin gadget, it's really not that good. It's really only good in 3v3. But Defense Booster, in my opinion, I would use 99% of the time. But with the star powers, Extra Toxic is the way to go. 20% damage reduction while an enemy is poisoned is super good for you and your teammates, guys. It is just, it's a really nice star power. So I would recommend you go with Defense Booster and Extra Toxic as your loadout. Now with Leon, Smoke Trails is good. You know, at having that 24% boost of movement speed will make it to where that he can go to his enemy a lot quicker. But Invisi-Heal is just so good. It's such a good star power. Being able to heal 1,000 health per second while you're invisible is just super good. Sandy, in my opinion, I would recommend you use Root Sands 100% of the time. Being able to have control of the entire map is just like kind of good. Well, not the entire map. Most of the map. But Healing Winds can actually provide some value. I've actually teamed up with some Sandys with Healing Winds, and it actually kind of helped. But still, in my opinion, go with Root Sands. Now, finally, we are on to the Chromatic Brawlers. First being Gale. In my opinion, go with Blustery Blow. This star power is just so good because Gale is probably in the top 3 best brawlers in the game. Now, Second Wind is, in my opinion, really not that good. So, go with Blustery Blow. Now, for Surge, there's really only one star power out right now because, you know, the Supercell team is on vacation. They haven't gotten back, so they can't give Surge a second star power away. But I heard that his second star power makes it to where when he respawns, he will stay level 2, meaning that he'll have that increased movement speed. But in my opinion, to the max is really good because just being able to, like, hit your shots where you normally wouldn't hit them is just so good. So, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, then hit the like button down below. And if you're add-on new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!